Played a couple times over the last couple days. Played on punched greens. Played twice on punched greens. 3 times on punched greens, actually. So I guess I played 3 times over the last few days. Played once with the left dash. Once with the AVX. And then I tried all kinds of different balls and different combinations, and I pretty much just played the Pro V1 the whole entire time until it started to get really windy and I started to play the AVX. And on the last hole I should have switched over to the left dash, but I would have carried the water hazard off the tee with the AVX. My ball position's off. You think you got something figured out one day, and then all of a sudden this fade turns into a draw. I don't know where it comes from. It's powerful. Hit a 291-yard drive after I had to re-tee on the last hole. It was only like a 240-yard carry. I just had a little draw, and I expected the wind to take it left. And I expected the wind to take it right, and it ended up just kept going left and never even navigated the hazard, just stayed over it the whole entire time. So I think I finished with a 7 on a par 4. It's a former LPGA championship course. It's only 6,600 yards with a lot of crazy carries. Fun course. It was punch greens, so it was just a nightmare. Just basically going for par on every hole, and I finished the front 9-4 over. The slope on it and everything. If I had continued to play it at even bar, which I was doing, I would have shot. It would have been the equivalent of shooting a 1 under 70. Oh, I took so many doubles. I had such a crazy round. I parred the 10th. Really easy par, almost birdied it. There's water on the right. And played it really well. Played it really smart. Hit a great drive in front of like 40 high school kids from rich areas. And looked the boss playing from the back tees. Next hole, I didn't carry it far enough, so I carried it like 230 uphill. Ended up in the face of a bunker. Hit a great 5-iron about 160 yards out of it over the other bunkers, and I left myself 180 yards to the pin. Wind was at my back. I was thinking it was maybe even 2 clubs uphill. I carried the greenside bunker, hit off the rough, hit the cart path, and just kept going. And then I hit a tree on my pitch. It was just a devastating double. And I played the ball too far forward on this long 200-yard par 3 into the wind. Never found the ball. I know it went in a hazard though. It was marked as a hazard. I didn't know it was marked as a hazard, so I took a drop. Didn't play my provisional. Yeah, another double. I played pretty well. Par, par, par. Bogeyed a par 3. Par to par 5. And then this 3-hole stretch, it was like the snake pit. I had to draw around a tree with a water hazard on my right. And I didn't realize it, but the pin position was tucked, and there was like a little inlet where the pond crept in. And I hit right on the face of the hill, and it trickled into the water. Just hit it right to the pin. If it had been a yard longer, it would have been on the green. And I clubbed. I should have just clubbed up. I should have clubbed up, or I should have laid up. I had no idea. So that ruined me. And then there was a crosswind on the next hole and another pond on the right. And I ended up just short of the pin, which was water hazard. And then 18 hit it in the water again. Just sucked. It was equivalent. I was so close to playing one of the best rounds of the year. I hit every shot really well. I just didn't hit him well enough, I guess. Demanded perfection.
Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set the tone for the day. Yeah, that one will play. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
But the cool part is I finished.
From right to left here, wants to work it against the wind.
Made my putt for a triple. You know, it was an honest triple. I could have just hit balls in that water hazard all day. But I got the 240-yard carry. I hit the 290-yard drive up the middle. It felt pretty good.
This one looks like it's going left. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
I was thinking about practicing today for about 4 hours.
He's standing over his third shot.
But let the men's niners go off, and then I'll go out there and practice for a couple hours before my tee time today. Oh, it was a chip, and I noticed that right, and that's awful. Super flop.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Some damage limitation. This one.
I really do need to work on my short game. I need to work on ball position. I need to work on my short game.
Currently in first position.
All the greens are punched right now.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail,
Putting's
I imagine.
Pretty good.
Just a little wandering right to left, dog leg par 5. That bunker down the left is in play. The second shot to a green that's protected by 2 bunkers on the right-hand side and a low area on the left. However, this hole, par 5, is very gettable.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Oh no.
Bit offline that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods.
Tie spinner. I haven't tried those yet. Uh-oh.
This would be a great up and down.
Yeah, birdie up and downs are pretty sweet. A few of those lately.
Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And down it goes. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
Got an interesting matrix of
Stepping
swing
onto the par
thoughts right now.
3/3.
Yes, water down the right-hand side will certainly come into play.
Starting
Look
to
front
study
left
modern
and
swing
long
theory.
Left also
Makes
could
way
see
more
some
sense than all the
action.
swing theory
This
I've
is
ever
a
studied
beautiful,
before.
picturesque but difficult par 3.
Okay.
Game of the 7. That was a bit of a miscue. This would be a great up and
Awful.
down. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. John, have you got a good read on this one?
I think this putt's going left to right.
This next putt's for a Barney Rubble.
7 feet.
And he's now 3 under for the tournament.
Ouch.
A chance here to erase the double on the last and focus on hitting a great tee shot.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
Oh,
Second shot here on the 4th.
so lucky.
This putt coming up is for birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, what a putt. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He's currently tied for first.
It was a fun game. I had a match going with my dad,
Let's go to hole number 5.
and
It's a par 4.
I taught him about
Luke, I
presses.
believe the name of this
So I had him
is
down 3
Diablo
holes with
Fail,
5 holes to
the
go.
ugly devil, because
And,
this thing
he
is
decided to press me.
dastardly. It's ghastly. Bunkers down the right
And
hand
then I
side
just
off the
fell
tee,
apart.
water all the way down the
And
left
we tied the first 2 holes. I should have taken the par 5. I hit right on the collar and it launched forward.
I don't, but I do know
Never
that
hit a
5
collar.
is a pretty good
Collars are
score.
awful. No.
He's not hit this one well, and that one's into the drink.
Oh, this sucks. Look at all that yardage.
Lining this one out from fairways. John, what's the line on this putt?
It's looking like this is going to be a hard break to the left.
Starts off looking good. Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Okay, let's head to the next. Sitting now 3 under for the tournament. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. This lie's not great. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
So he ended up getting 2 on me. Which, with an auto press, was actually worth 2 apiece. So he ended up beating me by a hole. Which is nasty.
Oh, he's given that one some wide berth. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
I thought we were all square,
And
but
down it
then
goes. Let's head to the next.
I broke it down again, and I was like, oh
Currently
no.
at 3 under for the event. This hole is a par 4.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. John, have you got a read on this one?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
4 feet to the cup.
This one is for par.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are, hole 8. It's a par 4.
A strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers on the left and right hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right, and a little bit long. You're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
I'm trying.
And
to
here
get
we
these
are with
shots.
the 3rd shot. He's currently tied for the lead. This putt for par here.
Oh man, it's tough.
Oh, I like the start line on this one.
Oh.
It's going to break left now.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Just waste area down to the right hand side. Water in the distance. Driver not required here. Your approach shot to a generous green. Thinking birdie here all day long.
This is the 2nd shot here on the 9th hole. Oh, that was left all the way off the club. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. you just love a big breaking left to righter started perfectly on line?
Big putt for par coming up.
She makes those putts
Rich,
sound
is
like
there
there's
anything
some kind
more
of value
disappointing
meal.
setting up what you think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Well, that'll work there. Sitting at 2 under.
That's pretty good.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well struck. This putt,
Giving yourself
top
birdie
spot on the
chances.
leaderboard.
That cup out.
Well, that's what they're ordered. Moving to top spot on the leaderboard. Looking to raise momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Oh no.
I'd be booking in for some lessons if I was swinging it like that.
Shut up.
That's in the sand. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt's going to go up the hill, move to the right.
Get a little extra. I'm sad.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2.
Nice.
We've arrived at the 12th, a par 3.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side you have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one's for birdie.
Well, I gave that one good pace.
That's a
That's
nice
the
looking
right
putt.
one.
Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Tough 6-footer.
And the
Oh,
par putt just slides
too
by
much.
there. That's disappointing. Well, that's providing some hope to the
Ay,
listeners.
ay, ay.
Stumbles with a bogey. 13th hole is a par 4.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
This guy loves his course. Rich. I had no idea.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. How close was that to going down? There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Traveling Wanderer, Rich Beam. Roanoa Golfer.
So close. This next putt is for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
I've seen worse looking swings in a playground. Sitting at 1 under the card.
It's almost kind of nice
And
commentary.
a par putt awaits
It's like,
him.
oh, thanks.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the
Now,
right-hand
if you said
side.
I've seen nicer looking swings in a playground, then I'd be like, hey. I guess these games aren't critically acclaimed for their writing.
Not a bad line, this. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Waste area down the left-hand side of this hole is going to see a lot of action as players are going to bail left, not wanting to find the ocean with their tee shot. From there, it's going to take a pretty challenging iron to lay up into a zone, not wide. And then the third shot, once again, in a green setting right on the ocean's edge. This is another stunning hole, yet very challenging.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
No.
This is his 4th shot. Currently in the lead by a shot.
I gotta make this one.
14-footer.
Trying to save a par here.
No.
That putt will end up short.
How did I leave it short?
And with that putt, now even par. With the final few holes to go.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Time to face a par 4 now.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. You miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
This one headed left.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This putt's going to go uphill, break left to right.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waste area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
Well played, mate.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
Big chance at an up and down here, and that'd be clutch.
It's pretty alright.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. This looks good. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And on the last here, he's just 2 shots out of the lead. Big opportunity here.
Might as well use this to my advantage, this hook I got going.
Needs to make a move soon. This putt is for a final score of 76. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
37 feet out for this one.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Every week we see players with the lead going down the stretch. Some have it and some don't. Sadly, it appeared this player didn't.
Yeah, just late in the game, losing the lead, and just could not figure out how to get it done.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HP Studios,
Realistic
it's goodbye.
Max Homa. I'm sure he's going to make sure all 4 caddies are out of his way in the future. Which is one of those things you don't expect. Hitting a guy in the middle of the fairway who's not playing golf. New clubs. Yeah, why not? It's been a while since I did an interview. Well, yeah, loved it. Good times. I know I didn't have a good swing. I was hooking the ball the whole entire day. The NSO tournament. That's okay. I'm gonna skip this guy. I stayed an extra week in the islands, had a good time. It was fun. Well, I got contact would be great. What my equipment's like. Messed up last time. I had this great gem for him, and I ended up replacing one because it's like on replace. You gotta slide it over there. Great. Never get another driving tool again. Nobody commented on my swag hat yesterday. I wonder if I'm reviled. Never liked having full button downs. You're playing golf in those. Good. Probably change his hat. Oh well, whatever. Be the guy who wears a beanie all summer long. Messages, sponsors. Sponsors would be great. Oh, sweet, thank you. I love some Cobra Clubs. That's all I want. Sweet. Yeah. Play against you and your brother. So this is why people have managers. Getting out of trouble distance. Does look troublesome. Land on the green 5 times. Sweet. Yep, very troublesome. Hope it makes it. Nope, didn't make it. Crud. Oh, it's even worse. Go. Go a little. Oh, no. That was brutal. EK! Oh, this is so bad. No! Missed by hitting the green one time. There, did it. Doesn't bode well. Alright. Wonder how I get driving tools. Practice round. Playing Bay Hill. Army scores. Oh man. Just realized something about work. Oh well. It's fine. It's so stupid. If it matters, I'm just gonna be like, oh well. Bay Hill. Not an easy place. It's pretty fun golf. Pretty true putts. Oh, it's gonna be a tough one. Oh no. tough shot. Lip would have been a good idea. Just save me around. And 2 over. 1 hole to go. 2 holes to go. Not again. This is brutal. This is like my round yesterday. Nothing on this round. Day 2 of practice. See, I'm hitting those shots great. I need to change my driver stats. Oh, this is not good. No. Just quit. This is so bad. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying the same stuff. I look crazy. I'm playing real golf better than I'm playing this game. I should head over to the course soon after this round.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Arnold Palmer Invitational this week. Our first round coverage is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, where do we start? We've got a great field, a rivalry with our featured players, so much going on. We'll dive into that, but what can you tell us about the course?
They're looking forward to probably the strongest test that they're going to have early in the season. This golf course historically is firm, fast, windy, can be cold at times. It's ruthless. It's gonna call you out on bad shots, and even your good shots may not always get rewarded. This is gonna challenge players mentally more than physically, because the shots they hit aren't always gonna turn out in the best of spots.
Well, if this went down, we'd call it a bomb. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
A huge right to left swinger.
I'm not sure what he saw on that one. 14 feet to the cup.
This for par.
Oh, almost. That's a bogey on the scorecard, and you don't want to give the rest of the field any hope. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that is wet. Setting up in the first cut.
Oh.
Ooh, that was unfortunate, to say the
That's in
least.
rough.
It's just so disappointing ending up in the water. This one just missed the fairway. He did not get enough out of the rough. Oh, anywhere but there, not in the water.
Brutal.
A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Hang on. Oh, that was close. 4 feet to the cup.
And Garrett Clark, after
Let's
his
check
trip
out the
with
par
Grant
5
Corvette,
hole.
must have felt this way. Losing to your old rival so bad. Getting in so much water, so much trouble. That's been awful.
Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker.
And Matty Fitzpatrick now setting up with this look. 2 strokes off the lead.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. A bumpy start through this hole, but what a way to finish.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
That 8 was crazy.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. 3 over par.
That was a misjudgment coming out of the sand.
This now, his 3rd shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Didn't that look good for a long time? Just 3 feet to the cup. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th. Rich, a lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Eddie, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
This is what bad luck looks like. Just off the fairway, but sitting really down.
Wow.
Time to take on this shot from the rough.
That's the best I've ever hit out of that rough.
Okay, I didn't see that from the rough.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Putting for a par here. And as we head to the next, everyone is chasing Tommy Fleetwood, who currently leads this event.
Teeing off here on the 7th. The club choice is a 6-iron. Out of the sand. A chance to save par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This is a big old left-to-righter.
Not sure if that was a misread, but it comes up short.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
After that hole, our featured player is sliding down the leaderboard. Over to number 8, it's a par 4. That's a tough one to swallow. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. This is a tricky putt. He's hoping this comes back to the right.
Chance.
Wow. Here's one to walk away with a par. That one drops. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole. Here's a look at the lie in the first cut.
This needs to go a little bit right when it lands.
This one would be from downtown. This one starting to break to the right.
You can always go.
And time to check in with Matt Fitzpatrick from England, standing over this next shot.
He's not in England, he's in
Only a
Florida.
few shots off the pace.
A 3-foot putt. Moving along. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
This one will be from the first cut.
Looking great so far out the rough.
And this putt is from birdie 3 on the scorecard.
He's got 20 feet left to the cup. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Yeah, that was a lot to ask right there, but in good shape now. A chance here for par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver
getting a
out
little
and
better at
successful,
flicking this controller.
you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
playing this shot from 120 yards. That is a golf shot dialed in right to the number.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Whoa, and more break.
That's just about 3 feet away.
A good look at par here.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And the 12th hole, Rich, is similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer has really started to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
He'll be pretty happy with that one. Looks to have got all ball there. He's standing over his third shot. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup. Okay.
Just a short putt remaining here. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
And he's down there. You got a read?
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
I already stretched to go play earlier. I'm gonna stretch again because I've been sitting this whole time.
Threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. That's all right. Still time to make a couple of pars or even a birdie or two out there today. Now 6 strokes back after that hole.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Strong par 4, your dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club.
This
This putt for a birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
is the worst when you hit the wrong
This should
club.
turn back to the right.
Like you thought you
Seems
pulled.
like that one could have been a lot
My
worse.
head cover was on the wrong one.
Here's Matty Fitzpatrick setting up his next shot. 5 shots off the pace.
This putt is for par. All right, that one is behind us. Now to the 16th hole, a par 5. Oh, flex on that drive.
Come on, be friendly. Listen up, ball. Steady.
5-iron on the way. That is great contact out of the rough. Here's a putt to move inside the top 20. Oh, what a big shot there. An eagle. We've got a multiple major champion out in front as Jordan Spieth is in first place. We have a par 3 here.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Just a little work to do for bogey. We finish on 18 with a par 4. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
And from around 135 yards.
On the green, that's always mission number 1. This one a good distance away. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
This is a good stroke. Come on.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
All right.
Finishes with par on
That's
18.
quite a card. Start with a birdie, 3 holes later, an 8. Oh, that's nasty. All right, time to avoid those.
And with that round in the books, we've got a big name atop the leaderboard. It's Jordan Spieth. Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
I actually got more followers off that.